I have declared my second war, even though it's the third war we're fighting in, to out Russia the Russians. And we're sieging down Moscow. And it's going pretty well. The Muscovite bankruptcy is a major help here. We've just won the siege of Moscow. Where are their forts? They've got one in Saratov. It's occupied by Muscovite peasants. One in Nizhny Novgorod, also occupied by peasants. How many troops does Muscovy have right now? An insanely low amount. Insanely low number. I'm going to try to occupy a bunch of land at one time. Brittany has taken the golden era. When we changed our advisor, we are still gaining progress on our conversion. Okay. The Muscovite army is all the way up in Novgorod, and Lithuania is about to go and absolutely kick their ass. Muscovy has 0 troops. Spread out. I need to watch for peasants here, actually. So I will keep them together. Occupied Suzdal. Yep, there are some rebels. Lithuania, would you please occupy that while I deal with some of Muscovy's rebels? Okay, maybe you won't do that. So instead, I will go do that. Sure, attach to me. Supportive. Decline of the merchant class, burghers lose 10 influence. Without the old privileges and pedigrees of other factions, the status and influence of the burghers is rarely quite as secure as that of those born into power. Lately, a combination of financial misfortune and misdirected political ambitions have resulted in a loss of power and influence for the burghers in Poland. Thank you for your, thank you for dying. Let's not have them, let's have them siege. I'll keep some guys here. Wait a minute. Saratov has a fort. So these guys go there. Who's going to Saratov? Stop him. Poland occupied Tambov. Now we'll go to Saratov. Muscovy's building some troops. Let's actually move our guys up there. We've converted Bessarabia. Is he going to start moving? Nope. His loss. So now I'm going to bring those guys back and siege down Saratov. Wait. Yelets. I don't want any troops to come in from behind. Now we'll take these guys to Saratov. I don't see the Golden Horde making too much headway in their war, considering they can't... I mean, yeah, they could occupy all of this, but... do you want to go do that, Lithuania? Please? Or are you going to go occupy that? We'll stay out of it. We'll go and occupy the stuff around. I think the Golden Horde's probably going to take that one. They're occupying that one. I've occupied Gilets. The Golden Horde's going to get this one too. Let's pay off that loan. The next one, anyway. We're actually making that much money right now. Oh, I did increase war taxes, so that might help. I'm actually going to withdraw my troops back to more friendly lands after we occupy that. Looks good to me. We'll pull back to Moscow, or Warsaw. Pskov. Pskov is fully occupied. I'm thinking this war is pretty much as good as over. After Lithuania takes this fort and Novgorod takes the one in Vyatka, I'm probably going to call the war. Try to get a peace deal. Oh, I didn't start converting anyone. Muscovy wants a peace offer. No. Savoy has gone bankrupt. How far are we from embracing colonialism? It's spread to a lot of our northern provinces. It's almost how much is it spreading in Kelmno? 1.25 a month. All right. As long as no, oh wow, we're actually all standing in the same place without any attrition. Current combat width, still 24. So 18 infantry. Good. These guys can go back to Gdansk. I will lower my maintenance and also mothball my forts again. And we'll let our vassal and allies take the sieges and all the attrition suffered with it. Come on, somebody's siege finish. Kazan has declared war upon their new enemy Muscovy. They say Reconquest. Which one is this? This is Uzbek. Okay. I can raise war taxes. I'm not going to. Lithuania has ended their siege. There are Skavian revolutionaries in Skav. How? I'm gonna wait. No. It might actually end up costing me more if I wait. Let's take that. And let's get the production efficiency guy in here and switch up to a level 2 diplomat guy. I'll take the trader, actually, if I can. Our military leader has died. It's not the end of the world, really, because we're in the process of getting offensive ideas. And actually, I can hire one right now if I want to. But I think that would be a waste. I don't know. What's our army tradition is only 18, and I don't see it going up or down really that much. We've renewed a loan. Damn it. Come on, finish the siege. That's over. I'm calling this war over. Over. What does Lithuania have claims on? Well, I want Muscovy, or I want Moscow to go to Lithuania. These are Sunni. And I'll go with giving Rzhev to Lithuania as well. What ideas has Lithuania taken? Humanist. Okay. It's a pretty good idea group. And trade. So they have a lot of tolerance of heretics. And actually some tolerance of heathens as well. Let's see. What would Muscovy's highest war score provinces be after those? Pskov, which I'm not going to give Novgorod. Kasimov, which Lithuania does have a claim on. Wait a minute though. Let me see their actual. Where's Izhevsk? That's way over there. We're not getting that in this war. Suzdal? It's right there. I don't know why it took me to Murom. That's closer, but Yaroslav. Vladimir Kasimov. Okay, it's way out there. Chances are we're not going to get it. Troitsko Pechersk. Nope. Twer. That one I know pretty well. Lithuania. How many? They own less than 48, so Muscovy and Odoyev will hate me for it because of the aggressive expansion. I want them to cancel their vassal, even though it costs me some Diplo. I can make them return some cores to people, even though that costs me Diplo as well. I don't think I have to do that. I can tell them to end rivalries. I can force religion. No, I can't. I can get war reps. I can force them to release some nations. Alright, so I'm going to flip this back to me. Don't declare war on Lithuania, that would be a bad idea. Let's take Kasimov for ourselves. How much money does Muscovy have? A decent amount. Vyatka becomes part of Novgorod. Pskov becomes part of Novgorod. Kolomna and Zubtsov. And that still doesn't really give us a huge amount of aggressive expansion. How much overextension does that give to Lithuania if I do that? It would give us 24. What we're taking is Kasimov, Zubtsov, Kolomna. Kasimov, Zubtsov, and Kolomna. 5, 6, 13. Is it just 1-for-1 overextension? 5, 6, 13. That's 24. I think that was how much we had, actually. Yeah, so it's 1 per development. Muscovy is 18. Twer is 11 and 13. So it's not 100. As long as it's not 100. But, let's do it. Polish conquest of Moscow. Terms. Muscovy will cede Twer, Moskva, and Rzhev to Lithuania. Muscovy will cede Kasimov, Zubtsov, and Kolomna to Poland. Muscovy will be forced to give Poland 10% of their income each month to pay for war reparations. This will last for 10 years. Muscovy will end their overlordship of Pskov. Muscovy will pay 210 ducats to Poland and its allies. Poland will get 116 of this amount. Will result in 0.08 inflation for Poland. Peace will cost 165 diplo with the conquest, yada yada yada. What is our aggressive expansion against the rest of Europe? The Livonian Order. I always say the Lithuanian. The Livonian Orders isn't even that bad at a negative 26. What is Novgorod's? Negative 41. Still not that bad. I'll maintain my alliance with them for now. I can core this stuff. I can if I have the admin points. So we have 0 war exhaustion. Excellent. I can probably pay off another loan. Almost 2. Not almost 2. Just... we're almost loan free. Almost debt free. Promising trader. What do you know? I wanted a trader. Our free trade policies are forcing our merchants to become more innovative. One in particular looks like he could become a great man. Gain a skill 2 trader in Warsaw. He's 50% cheaper to hire. Right away, yes. And that skill 2 guy, the skill 2 artist, who is also 50% cheaper to hire, we'll hire him back too. That'll give us a pretty good haul of monarch points, I think. I can almost embrace the Renaissance. Not almost, but after it spreads to a few more provinces in my land, and I pay off these loans, I will start getting money that I don't have to give up for loans eventually. We still benefit from the papal forgive usury, right? We do, it looks like. Prestige from land battles. We're about to get the Winged Hussars national idea, which will be pretty amazing for our cav. I also need to consider. Wait, how much trade power do we control? We have the highest trade power in the Baltic Sea right now. Do I want to move my trade port to Gdansk? It would probably be foolish not to, right? I don't know if we have the trade infrastructure to do that. Would I make more money? How much money am I making right now? 4.48. If we collected here, we'd stop a lot of that going forward. I mean, I should actually. I should do it. Let's spend the admin points to make the cores. We'll wait a month until we can core this. Aragon declared war on their upon their new enemy Castile. What is Castile looking like? Very small. Portugal's not doing too hot either. They're losing 2 wars right now. And one of them is against Native Americans. So, that gives you some idea of how they're doing. I think I'm going to hold off on taking any more tech until I fully embrace the colonialism institution. It looks like the Ottomans didn't lose anything in that war against... The Ottomans are allied with Bohemia. Okay. I mean, I guess that kind of gives them a reason to not declare war on me, because then Bohemia will come in to defend me. An Inquisitor has died. Kind of sucks, but we're not using him right now. Let's core that last... Oh, we already clicked core. Okay. Because I don't plan on spending any Monarch points on tech right now, I'm going to go ahead and do this. We want it here eventually anyway, so let's move our merchants around. I guess we have to wait a month before stuff happens. Okay. Our trade actually, I think, increased. It was at 4 something, wasn't it? I wasn't paying attention. Honestly, I should have been. But it will increase even more because we're going to move this guy from Crimea to Warsaw, and peasants have crossed the border. As long as they're not staying there, I'm fine with that. We have a merchant there. Now we are definitely making more money in trade. I think I actually like that that setup. Glad I chose to do that now, because now we are only about a month or 2 months away from finishing off paying back our loans. So that is amazing. Hungary's in a regency apparently. But I don't know, I think that was a very productive war, very opportune. We went to war against them when they were shortly after they were bankrupt, and they're probably going to go bankrupt again. And lose some land to the Great Horde. Lose some land to Kazan. They at war with anyone else? No, they hate us, but they're not at war with anyone else. So, that was a 100% war score. It takes, what, 15 years? Yep, 1525 before we can go to war with Muscovy again. However, I'm actually tempted to break my alliance with Novgorod and go and conquer them next. But, not too sure on that one yet. We still have a lot of work to do in Muscovy, and Muscovy is our primary enemy, so I am going to end the episode here.